What's going on YouTube? This is Chaos Rain here, and in this video I'm here to bring you a little bit about what's going on with this quote-unquote bug and how you can go about really abusing it or using it. So first things first, this quote-unquote bug, I don't believe it's a bug. I believe it's an unintended interaction, but it could be a bug, just the way it is, but we'll see. But I just kind of wanted to cover it, and what I'm talking about here is the thing that was posted on YouTube recently about having basically infinite overlapping, explosions, right? So for your Samir, using both Samir C6 and, hold on, I gotta actually pick my second relic here. I think I'm gonna go with Magnetic Storm. It's probably best bet. Deploy this one. There we go. Because Magnetic Storm does a lot of damage. Alright. And anyway, as I was saying, this is pretty interesting. It uses Saki's reset along with infinite Samir resets to just kind of push a lot of damage out real quick. So we're going to go ahead and go into Bygone, which is, in my opinion, the only place where this is relevant. And the reason why I say it's the only place that it's relevant is, well, because it kind of is. There's really not many other places where you have the amount of enemies that it'll proc on. What I mean by that is Samir has a certain advancement level at her 6th star that says whenever an electrical explosion is triggered, you reduce all of your cooldowns by 1 second. So, you reduce your cooldown for your dualium stars by 1 second per electrical explosion. Now, if you aren't aware, on her 1st star, I believe it is, you get electrical explosions either by every other shot being shot, or anytime you see those zaps that pop up. And I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about on this. I can't really go into my weapons right now, but I'll show you exactly what I'm talking about this after the fact, just so you can kind of see. So the first thing you want to do is just basically charge up your stacks, and right now it's this one right here. No, so that's Resonance. It's another one that comes up that looks exactly like this, and it goes up to 4 and 5, right? When it's on 4, before it hits 5, you want to switch to Samir and you just want to spam it. Now, currently we are using our Samir trait because we're just trying to, get it over with real quick and show you what this is. In my opinion, this is okay at best. Maybe if you have all 6 stars, you can see yourself pushing Bygone. But if you have all 6 stars, you can just skip the levels on Bygone and do the levels you want to anyway without using this. It does a lot of damage though, so you can see for yourself right now. So we're going to go ahead and awaken, and looks like our Samir gets 2 stars, which is great. It's 20% more damage. So we're going to start by huddling them up, getting them in frig zone. Now if you can, you want to try and get yourself in, there you go, Fantasia. You see right there, on our screen, it has 2 charges for the 1 abilities. You can actually discharge and do it a little early. It's fine, doesn't really matter that much. Go ahead and just do that real quick. And if you do it this way, you also get it back up because of your passive just abilities stacking up. Smear, alright. So now we're at 4. Let's see if we can't trigger a Fantasia to get it perfect. So now we're going to do it this way. And this is basically all you do. Doesn't look like it procced very well that time. We end up getting it to go off once, which is pretty good. Let's go ahead and get our stacks up. We're at 3. Now we're at 4. And we want to get our thing back up. So we're just going to spin around. There we go. All the electrical explosions reduce the cooldown. And we just do it over and over. Looks like we got CC'd out of it, or knocked out of it. So that's a shame. Now we're at 3 stacks again. Alright. So what we're going to do is we're actually going to leave this round real quick and restart. We should start with our stacks in tow, so that's fine. Alright. We're going to go try again. As you see, their healths are pretty low. Now, you know, if we were focusing on the shattering and everything like that, we probably would have been just completely annihilating them, but I'm just here to show you a little bit about how to get this to work. And after I do that, then, you know, if you want to incorporate it into your rotations, after you shatter, whatever you want to do, go for it. It's not that hard to do, and you can just sit there and chain the explosions over and over, and it's actually pretty cool looking. Just going to go back in it. Just going to group them up again. Alright, that's perfect. That's what we wanted. There you go. And that's how you do it. You just get a whole bunch of chain reaction explosions like that going on, and just sit there and do an insane amount of damage all at once. Now, if you don't have C6 Samir, this isn't going to work as well as you'd like it to. Now, I don't know if it's exactly because I have, what do you call it? I don't know if it's exactly because it's just a lot of explosions going off, or maybe there is a bug that's just resetting it faster. I feel like the double explosions is enough to kind of, you know, make it do what it needs to do. So, we're going to go ahead and get to 4th charge here. Now we're going to try and proc Fantasia. And clone. Doesn't look like it worked. Probably because... So it doesn't look like clone works very well with it. Just because they all need to be huddled up in one little thing so that the explosion can proc. At the very least, you do need to get 4 enemies going. So I'll go ahead and try it one more time to get it going. We're at 2 stacks. This will put us to 3. This will put us to 4. And we're just going to manually get the cooldown down. We're going to try and Fantasia now. Oh, didn't do it. Got it. Now. And that's what it looks like, basically. See there, that's one thing that's a little bit annoying, is that they get CC'd, but they charge out of it, and are able to, like, do whatever they want to, essentially. Yeah, see? So it looks like the one relic we did is unfortunately not good, because it makes 2 explosions, which kind of pulls them together. Also, one of the Samir, you know, quote-unquote benefits of having the higher stars is her shots are like black holes, forcing all enemies together. Now this is also a really rough stage to be running, just because they are exceedingly tanky, and even though Samir does a lot of damage, it's like, I'm pretty sure I'd be better off if all of my weapons were C6. Also, if you had the full Samir Matrix set, which I don't, I only have 3 pieces. The full Samir Matrix set says their electrical explosions do more damage. Now, when you're stacking them like that, you're going to have an insane amount of just overlapping damage, all basically piling on the enemy at once. Now, when I get the full Matrix set, and if it's still around, I'll make another video kind of regarding that, but as of now, I just wanted to show you it's really easy. There's absolutely nothing you have to do, no setup, no nothing. Unfortunately, as you guys know by now, they did have a patch for the Ruby one, That would be a quote-unquote bug. I'm going to call it a bug because they call it a bug. Even though I guess it was, but either way. This is just more or less a unintended feature, if you ask me. Yeah, when you have a bunch of explosions going off and your ability is literally to reset based on the amount of explosions hitting enemies, you're going to reset your stuff over and over. So we're going to go ahead and try with Frig Trait this time and our other relic set, just so we cannot get knocked out of it. Because getting knocked out of it is one of the more annoying things. Of course, as I said, if I wanted to run this normally, I could definitely run it on my main setup and just blow through them. It wouldn't even be a challenge, really. I would just blow through them and, you know, I believe I still have I have enough CS on my main setup to skip all of this, but I just wanted to kind of go over this with you guys and show you that if you wanted to do this, this is a viable way to progress early levels. I would even say certain joint operations would be kind of a lot more fun in some aspects, just because you're able to do a little bit more shenanigans. But yeah, we're gonna go straight into the next one and show you a little bit about you know, what it looks like with Frig Trait on. Oh, I just ruined my that's not cool. That is not cool. All right, well. So what we want to do is this. Basically, we're just going to try and get to the 4 stacks real quick. And I want to go back into this. And as you see there, that's basically all you do, is and you're able to reset it over and over and over again. So we have 4 stacks again, so we just go 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, 1, and you just do a lot of damage that way. So let's see, it looks like we had 4 stacks again, which is interesting. So I'm gonna bring up the stacks because I can. Just want to reset the stacks again, just kind of get it going. They're gonna bring up shields pretty soon, which is fine because we want to break their shields. Then we just do it again. So it looks like I have to have 4 enemies here for it to work right. I don't know why it's not working without all of them right there, but 4, it looks like the minimum is 4. Let's try it again. That's right, I don't have the 5 stacks. And as you see, we're just kind of able to reset. But that was, you know, you saw it once or twice. I'm going to go ahead and try it one more time just to see if I can't get the stage fast. But, you know, I'm not good at it. I just played with it a little bit and that's it. Alright, so immediately go into it. This time we're just going to make sure they're all huddled up. And then we want a black hole immediately. Make sure they're all huddled up. And as you see, sometimes this happens. I may have crashed my game. I did not. I am back. And as you see, the more enemies you have in here, the crazier it becomes. Trying to get this stack right quick. There you go. It's a little bit better. I have 20 seconds left to kill him right now. Looks like I'm at 3 stacks, but I don't think I'm going to be able to do too much as far as the stacking of the abilities, but that's fine. I'm going to switch and just double zone real quick. If you didn't know, if you do double zone like that, you end up proccing it twice. Boom, success. Now, that was a little bit of a rougher one because they have a lot of HP. Also, I didn't have my frost food on, nor did I have, like, just any of my major gear on. I believe I switched to my frost gear, though I'm not too sure. Yeah, I'm pretty sure I switched to my frost gear, which helped me do a little more frost damage. Obviously, if you're doing this, you probably want your a volt gear or whatever. I have a pretty much a full set of each except for armor. I'm just missing a frost armor currently. So let's go ahead and do one more level just to show you a little bit about it. And yeah, this video is going to be a little long, longer than my normal ones, I guess. But I just kind of wanted to show you guys a little bit more about this and just give you an in-depth of, you know, what it's like and what it can do to tax you. So tax you by taxing your PC, I mean. So what do we got? We got a couple of the smaller elites here. Alright, this is fine. We need them all to get in a zone though, so come on guys. Come fight. I don't know why you guys are still just standing there. Like, you're supposed to be attacking me. What's going on? Alright. Possible. We want them to proc their shields.
My heart is like flowing water.
We'll go ahead and proc it once, just so we can kind of get it set up. Now let's drop a black hole. And that is the end of that stage. Yeah, that happened. So that's what it looks like. Hope you guys enjoyed that. As you saw, we overlapped a lot of explosions all at once, and enemies just got completely annihilated. Yeah. So I didn't expect that to happen, but I will say that I might retract my initial statement saying that this is less of a bug. I think this is a bug because their health was much more than I thought it was, and they just got annihilated. If you watch to the end of this video to figure this out, you can laugh with me. But yeah, that's pretty cool. Hopefully you guys like it. Take it easy, everybody. Have a good one.